And now, from his couch, here's Mike.
Broadcasting in beautiful high definition, this is the Mike O'Mara Show, live from the Cappy Pfeiffer Studios.
Hi.
We're America's most beloved podcast, the Mike O'Mara Show, and we are downloaded, are you ready for this, more than 50 million times. We are heard also in 150 countries worldwide. You can call us if you wish, 718-506-1625.
Yes, please call.
It is Wednesday, September 26, 2012, and we are brought to you today by my good friends over at TLC Eye Center. I'm going to go over there on Friday. I'm really looking forward to it.
You're looking forward to it. I was the one assigned to try find your glasses today, and I couldn't find them. Please get that fixed.
And I got the cheap drugstore ones on today.
Get rid of those.
Buzz has had it done. He loved it, and the TLC staff is a friendly, wonderful group of people, and the surgeons are very experienced, which is what it's all about in any medical procedure, much less state-of-the-art eye surgery. TLC's equipment is always state-of-the-art. The TLC lifetime commitment is huge.
Hey, huge.
TLC has locations all over the nation. The thing that amazes me about TLC and this process in general is that it's just absolutely pain-free. There's there's not even discomfort.
None whatsoever.
That's cool.
Not even for a moment.
To schedule a free consultation and to see what you've been missing, call 877-TLC-2020. That's 877-TLC-2020, or find TLC online at their new web address, tlcvision.com. That's TLC Vision.
That's correct.
Second one says TCL.
Well, one of those is correct.
.com. And be sure to tell them you heard about TLC on the Mike O'Mara Show.
That's it.
TLC Laser Eye Center. That's what it is. TLC.
The other
Check them out.
website is if you're dyslexic.
On the program today, we got a TV preview from Buzz with the new shows that are coming out. They're coming fast and furious. Some crappy, some not so crappy.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that, too.
Also, lots of good stuff going on the program. We're very excited about our brand new video presentation.
You know what? Let's hear it for Oscar once again.
This
Nice
is
job,
Thursday,
Oscar.
September 27th, not the 26th, as I said before.
But can I say this about the video, if you don't
Yeah,
mind?
go right ahead.
I'm catching the buzz
It's
throw.
contagious.
Is that it's a work in progress, and it takes a village, and what...
How many other cliches do you have prepared?
Might I understand, does that mean there's a problem?
No.
Penny saved is a penny
We are
earned.
evolving as a program. I want to thank RJ Diaz for helping me last night. He was kind enough to test out the cameras. We had an audible at the last minute before we went live where we changed the shots, so it's not as crisp as I would like it to be.
Now, why would changing the shots not make it as
how'd
crisp
that be?
as
Because you
wanted
go
it?
into the settings and
Oh,
you
like-
actually adjust for the light behind the person.
Do you want to play with it?
No, I don't want to play with it.
Do you want to get over there and play
I just
with it?
did.
It's fine for now.
I will take it.
It's still better than yesterday, right?
Is it better than yesterday?
Yes.
Is it much better than yesterday?
Well, that's something right there.
And you know what? And not as good as it's going to be tomorrow.
That's right.
So,
Spiral staircase.
yeah, I just, but the camera, here's what we did. We did all this shooting. Yeah. What's going on? I got a question about our video.
Okay.
I have to be honest.
Video?
What's the question?
We set these camera shots. Then I just looked at a 4-shot of our cameras, and they're not the shots that we set up.
Well, because
now when you go tight on everybody, those are the. Now that's Rob's shot. Let's go to Oscar's shot.
hi.
That's the shot. And let's go to Buzz's shot.
Hi there.
Now here's a question for you, Mr. Santana.
Yes.
So when we go to the 4-shot, how come we're not looking at those 4 shots?
Because every shot is a different shot.
Oh, so the individual shots differ from the 4-shot. The 4-shot has to be set up
So
on its
I
own.
have to edit all those shots to your liking that you decided to change 2 minutes before the fucking show started.
But so when we go to the 4-shot, we'll be able to get
The same shot.
Sure, and that'll be a good reason to tune in tomorrow.
Well, then, Mark Ronick, I think you busily should be switching. Like, you should go to me right now. There we go. Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Looking
And now-
good.
And now over to Rob Spiewak.
Ah, Rob, you lost
There
so
he
much
is.
weight.
Rob, look at your camera.
Thank you.
Look up.
All right. Rob.
Rob,
You have one over your right shoulder.
How's that?
Let's go
is it
to-
up there?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It
There
says
it is.
Rob. I don't need
Right.
this.
Now you go to Oscar Santana.
Hey, now.
And that's the way the show's got to be done. Mr. Ronick, I'm sorry, that's the way I want it done today. I promised our viewers on Ustream that they'd get a better presentation. If we sit there and lollygag through the 4-shot,
No
that ain't-
gagging.
That ain't going to work. Let's see Mr. Buzz Burbank.
Hello, ladies.
There we go. See him.
Oh, it is.
Enjoy phlegm while you can.
That's right.
All right, very good. Also
That
on the
was pretty
program,
clear.
so Oscar busted his ass was in here last night. There's that.
Did he
4-shot
sleep
again.
here? He threatened to sleep here.
Yeah.
I did sleep here.
Did you? How was that?
You know what? This
Did you guest room it or did you sofa it?
No, I actually slept in the guest room. I think it's
Nice.
Catherine's room, if I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
yes, Catherine's room.
Yeah, and it's cozy.
Fresh new sheets.
It's cozy. I had fresh towels. Thank you to the hostess with the mostest.
Yes, she
Nice.
did that. Pull that together.
Luxurious towels.
In between swilling wine with her mother, she was able to be the hostess with the mostest.
Carla was kind enough to lay out some towels. Took a shower this morning. You have an emoticon curtain upstairs, so I learned a couple different new emoticons. Emoticons.
That curtain
Yeah.
is the weak link.
Why?
The curtain.
You don't have a
and
shower liner though. I noticed that.
I need to address
Yeah.
I need a taller shower curtain.
Mm-hmm.
And also not
Right?
one
Would
with
you not agree? Doesn't it just like skirt the top of the tub?
and not one with
skirts.
emoticons. I don't like emoticons. And you know what? You're better than that.
I want to get a better shower
it's his
curtain.
daughter.
I'll go
one
to Amazon and
made
get
of
one.
the finest silk from Egypt.
Yeah, how about that? Ohio State University president, $537 shower curtain.
Well, you see, I can get you one for
That's BS.
I can get you one for $400.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Also on the program today, I'll talk about the sleepover last night.
Oh, good.
The referees are back. A word about Romney. He's doing something that just is interesting to me. Jimmy Hoffa. Now listen,
Yes.
for all you oldsters out in the audience, Jimmy Hoffa, this is a big deal. This is a story that I care about and I'm paying attention
Yeah, I
to.
stopped and started staring at the TV this morning.
Jimmy Hoffa, for decades, it's been a joke, a running
Yes.
joke. The former mobster, Jack Nicholson, made a movie about
Right.
him with Joe Pesci. With Danny DeVito. And,
Same thing.
Jimmy Hoffa, for years and years, it's like, he's in the right-hand corner of the Meadowlands.
That's what
the
I'd
end
always
zone.
heard.
right,
Because
right.
didn't he disappear as the Meadowlands was being built?
Yeah,
and so
and,
they put him in the concrete in the end
That's
zone.
what
He
we
disappeared at a restaurant in Detroit,
Yes.
outside of Detroit, and they're saying now that there is a house in a Detroit suburb where someone saw a body being interred, and he never, I guess, reported it. However, they have done the soil samples, the little testing,
Right.
where they send like the sonogram down
and on
there.
the radar. But 38 years this guy waited to tell us?
Yeah, weird.
I mean, really, he just couldn't get around to it?
And the sonogram or whatever they
busy,
do
yeah.
is indicating that there's an anomaly down
no.
there under the driveway, so there might be a body buried
I love
there.
Detroit policemen because the guy says, oh, yeah, we're pretty sure there's a body. We don't know if it's Mr. Hoffa.
Let's say the timeline doesn't jive. Well, that's the whole deal. I mean,
that's
if the
important.
timeline, if they're saying he saw a body buried in 1980, then it might be a little
That doesn't
late
help.
to,
But
to
also,
bury
I
Jimmy
mean, how
Hoffa.
could the time? I mean, if you have 38 years between what you remember, you might misplace a day or
Exactly.
so.
Exactly.
That too.
Can you explain to me what a Teamster is?
Teamster is a union member. It's the Union of Teamsters,
Teamsters
and I
Union.
could not tell you. Let's go.
Labor union, right?
Mostly
It's a labor
truckers.
union, but I'm saying that Teamsters.
But why was Jimmy Hoffa so famous? This is the one thing I never understood growing up.
It had to do with the pension fund. Excuse me.
You
corruption.
wanna go to the car?
I don't know what my problem is. It has to do with corruption in the pension fund.
Okay.
A bunch of money.
Does it have anything to do with health care?
No.
Are you smoking weed again?
No. Well,
It was Jimmy
no more or
Hoffa. He was a
less.
famous Teamster,
All right,
and his
Teamsters.
nickname within the union was the Gurgler.
right.
So
Oh, you know what it is? It's a team. It's like driving the team, and it's a
Right.
name for a trucker
Right.
or a person who drives a team of draft animals. See Teamsters. So the Teamsters, and it was really a transportation union.
Okay.
That's what it was.
That's
so
correct.
the Teamsters, and Jimmy Hoffa was the powerful president of the Teamsters. Apparently, strong arm people.
Oh, wow.
Use the funds.
maybe a
Right,
bit shady.
A little shady, had
Could be a
mob
little
connections.
shady, yeah.
Lots of mob connections to get. But really, in the day, they needed the strong arm tactics to fight the captains of industry to get the job done.
Because
you
I
know?
always used to hear that Jimmy Hoffa was buried in Soldier Field. Yeah. Right?
A lot of people have
Soldier
said that.
Field?
No, they've said it's the Meadowlands
Right.
Stadium.
The
Oh,
Meadowlands
is that what it
in
is?
New
Okay, I'm
Jersey,
sorry.
right.
I heard he was in Mike's walls of his house.
Mob
So,
headquarters.
With
yeah,
the
it might
shoes.
be. I got to go research that and see what's going on with that one again. So we don't know. I'm really super curious.
But
to
I
find out
really
what
did
that's gonna
stop.
be.
You know what I loved about it is when they go to the stock footage of Jimmy Hoffa, and it's so old that it's on film.
Right.
It really
Yes.
does look like
Oh, yeah.
it's just awesome.
Also today, bring my hockey back. You
ready?
With
That's
all, maybe
next.
it's because of all the attention that's been given to the referees, and thank God they're back.
Oh, it means the world to
Really?
me.
I said to Oscar this morning, I said, you know what I'd
had
like to see?
breakfast.
I'd like to see like 8 different bad calls this weekend.
And you'll see them.
Cataclysmic.
you
You'll
will.
see them.
Just
I
to
think you
remind
will.
that they're human beings and they're just like everybody else, and they're weekend warriors as well. So, but as far as the NFL was concerned, they could not have mishandled this anymore. And conversely, and thusly rather, the referees got whatever they wanted. So
Yeah.
they're back at work. And
And they
there
got
won't be a riot in Green Bay.
a lot
Duh.
more money than I thought they made.
Yeah.
Were you shocked?
Pretty good for a part-time job.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It'll be quiet now for a while because it's an 8-year contract.
Yeah,
So
and, but it's just amazing, and they get pensions and
Do
all
you
that.
think during
they
the-
also can bump them if they're incompetent?
Do you think during the lockout that really muscular one, what's his name, Ed
Ed
Hockley,
Hockley.
what if he got real fat?
That'd be
Here's the thing about
hilarious.
Hockley. He's also been refereeing since like the 60s.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So he's not only muscular, but he's old.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Sure.
And you know what's going to happen? I think maybe when they come back, they're going to over-referee. So it should be a fun weekend
Yeah,
to watch.
right.
the
Did
games.
you find it interesting that some of these online gambling houses and some casinos have actually given back the money to the people that bet and lost
Yes.
on a Monday Night Football?
That's amazing because I expect Gary Marshall. Gambling! Gambling is the problem. That's what we're going to do.
at rest
Because
home?
it
You
was-
rest.
No, come on now. That's what people come here. You seem like a nice man. Your room, food, comped.
It was such a calamity that they said, you know what, it's a wash. You don't make money. We don't make money.
Right.
We're good.
Exactly.
And they paid out to the people that won.
That's pretty amazing.
Wow.
That is pretty amazing.
Shocking.
I just think, I'm so glad this story's over because I believe, like a nuclear Iran is a little bit more scary
True.
for me. But I also
Okay.
think it'll be fun. If you have a passionate interest in a team, anybody's going to be pissed off if you think because of incompetence,
Sure.
your team happy. Because it comes down, these guys are out there killing themselves every weekend, and if it comes down to a referee, that's not fair at all. So last night we want to talk about this. We had our brand new video system installed here. Lots of work to do, but
Full color cameras, Mike.
Mr.
Some of it.
Oscar Santana and his friend Matt were over here last night, and they were working well into the night to get this put together. And what can you tell us about the new setup that we have here?
Well, we basically built a custom machine built out of a PC, and as we walked it in, I think Mike's words were like, "Wow,
It's amazingly
that
large.
is huge."
Rocket ship, right?
And the problem that I think any podcast or anybody that's trying to video stream from their office or their home is having enough juice to push the cameras.
Right.
And to push them out in a quality that we're proud of. And that's what we're working on here to really evolve the program. I think it should also be noted that while RJ wasn't here for this setup, and I'm giving him a lot of credit because we both worked just as hard to get where we are today.
Right, true.
And when I spoke with him last night, he was helpful and literally this is what the show is all about. This
Yes.
is what we
Helpful enough to keep 2 cameras at his house.
Yeah. No, but this is teamwork and
He helped store them.
and it's
Hi,
not
RJ.
it's just not
teamwork.
Matt, it's not Sarge, it's myself, but it's you listening right now and you watching this video that made this possible. That machine wasn't cheap, and it was something we wanted to save up and get.
There's one thing that I'm troubled about by this story. Does Tomo know about this Matt guy?
He does.
And how is that playing out with you in the middle, torn between two lovers?
Matt is a computer guy.
Yeah.
Yes, well, so is Todd.
And he's not. Matt is like Oscar's computer friend, but I know he's not Oscar's hang friend.
No,
Okay.
He doesn't
All right.
fit that
I don't
criteria.
hang out with Matt.
He's a
Okay.
little too
No.
thin and a little nerd neck.
I see.
And so I don't think Tomo.
We all-
Were you
Tomo
ill,
doesn't have to be threatened by
were
this
you
guy.
ill at ease having this Matt in the house?
Not one little bit. He was a sweetheart. He
Good.
could not have been a
Matt
nicer
and I
guy.
are colleagues.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Wow. So you like him even less than you like me?
No.
Because we're acquaintances.
No, to be fair, Matt stepped up to the plate and said, "I think I can actually build this for you." And he built 2 machines, and we've been really working at this to make this the best product possible.
Let me ask
That's
you a
terrific.
question.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking about it. And
Yeah.
I want you to be brutally honest. I know you will be.
Okay.
Was I friendly enough last night?
No, you're a dick.
Was I really?
Yes.
Can you
Was
cite
I
an,
really?
Can you cite an example?
But you were a depressed dick. Like you.
I didn't think it was going to be Dick.
No, you were a dick.
what were you hoping
Why was
for?
I a dick?
Because you were mad at us because we ordered pizza.
I was not mad.
Yes, and you stomped out of here.
I was not mad,
Yeah.
Oscar.
Yeah.
I didn't stomp out of there.
No.
I
and then
all
you
I
went
was
and
gonna
sat
do-
on your couch and just watched TV. That's all you did.
That's what I did.
You know what?
That part's
you
okay.
were.
That's the true part. But
you
I
might
thought-
not have been pissed, but you were not happy they ordered pizza because
No,
you're
I
at a,
didn't
you're at
care.
a you're at a level at your weight loss program
I
where
made
you
a
don't
joke.
want pizza in the
I
house.
made a joke. I said, "Can I smell the box?"
Yeah, and Matt was.
And I asked a lot of questions about the pizza and not about the video.
the first thing you said when you met my wife.
yeah, and
What?
Matt.
Can I smell the box?
I'm only kidding,
Hey,
of course.
hey.
And Matt said to me, he goes, "My friends are so jealous that I'm at
Yes.
Mike O'Mara's house right now."
I wasn't. I didn't have enough
I
conversation.
said, "Are
with
they
him.
jealous that he walked in, yelled at us, and walked right out?"
I didn't yell. I didn't yell. I didn't want to get. I didn't want to get in the way.
Yes.
I didn't want to get in the way.
You wanted to smell the box.
I didn't. I was nice to him. I said thank you. I shook his hand. I didn't say anything mean to
You
him.
were
Did you
kind.
did you offer him an autograph?
No, I didn't think he wanted an
Not
autograph.
unless they ask.
No,
You waived the
you're
charge.
nice. But you were grumpy nice.
I was grumpy in general because
yeah.
I didn't get the greatest night of sleep because of the screaming.
Right,
lady.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I
That's-
forgot
that's
about
right.
that.
Last night, you know, nine hours, broken up 9 hours. No, 8.5 hours.
Carla,
not
2
enough.
thumbs up.
I love the fact that I've got a machine that
count
tells
it.
me how much sleep I get.
Sleeping
It's
machine.
awesome. Sleeping machine. What?
Yeah,
What do
think-
you want?
I think that at the end of the day, you're powering down. And
Yeah, we all
let
do.
me give Mike some credit. I tried to get him to cheat on Weight Not like 4 or 5 different times, and he didn't do it.
What did you tempt him with?
I offered him, let's get hammered.
Yep.
Okay.
He said, dude,
Went right into
I don't want to cheat.
Went right.
Can't do it.
Gave
for you.
Oscar
Yeah.
our pumpkin ale.
Yep.
Very
Wow, and
nice.
that stuff is worth its weight
That's
in
the
gold.
good stuff.
Yeah.
I gave him the pumpkin
Very
ale.
kind.
I came in here. What were those snacks? What were those
he had some
snacks
chips.
that I wanted to?
Matt had some chips in his car.
Oh, but they were like good chips.
Yeah,
they
they
were
were great,
special
great,
chips.
yeah.
They were
Great
microchips.
gourmet
Special
chips.
They were
chips.
gourmet chips.
Chips,
They
yeah.
were
Because
just
he's a
like
computer
I was
guy.
looking. I looked at those and I said, "Are those gourmet chips?
Sure.
Are those gourmet chips?
I'll have.
I love
You
them."
didn't look in the pizza box?
Right.
Did he smell the box or was he just joking?
No, I looked at the box.
Yeah,
I wanted
There was
to.
a little
He did,
food
he did.
envy.
What was the
then.
brand of pizza?
Here's the thing. You can relate to this.
Yes. Oh God.
We're going to talk about the success that I've had on Weight Not, and but the fact is, you reduce calories
Yeah.
like you do, and as former fat people, it's a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a struggle. Did you have those moments where you felt like you were going to really just go out of your mind? And when I say out of your mind,
Go
not
nuts.
like you lose your mind because you're depriving yourself.
With food.
No, just dive in and start eating everything.
I had it-
like having an hour of just like feed me. I'm going to the corner to
Mike,
get Ben and Jerry's
on Monday because I had a weekend that I took off because
Right.
of Carrie's birthday and our family wedding. I just ate and I drank. And on Monday night, I was walking around the house and I was in such a mood that both kids looked at me and said, "Is everything okay at work?" Because I was pacing. I was sort of fueled by the Weight Not energy, but not
Right.
in a healthy way. And it frightened the children a little bit. But the good thing is that after a day of staying on plane, you settle down and you're fine.
Yeah,
again.
you settle down, and I.
But it
laugh.
is you have little bumps.
And here's the
challenge.
thing, on the program that we're on, Rob would say this. At night, you get your activity kind of arranged so that food is really you're done eating,
not
and
part
food is
of-
not part
yes.
of the.
And
so
you
when
can't
you
eat
have
late.
someone
You can't eat late.
enter skinny guy,
Yeah.
enter skinny man who says we're going to order a pizza. I'm like, perfect.
Good. Here comes Oscar
That's-
the hummingbird.
I think that was
Yeah.
part of the vibe last
Right.
night that Oscar picked up on.
Though
But I didn't yell. I
a
didn't
little
think I
No,
was
no,
mean.
but
no,
there was
not
a
to
food
me.
envy tension in the air.
we ordered
was,
online. I
Yes.
met the guy at the corner.
You were funny when you said you sent a
a letter of encouragement.
to the guy making his pizza.
Oh, that's
'Cause
awesome.
you can do
I
that
didn't
to
know
the
that you could do
Domino's
that.
app.
Really?
Yes.
Cool.
So,
So-
it was
and-
Domino's Pizza. You can say no to Domino's.
And he said, "Are you?"
Well,
Mi-"
I didn't go near it.
He said,
I-
"Are you? He
I'm
goes,
hungry right now.
I go to the corner.
hungry.
It's some little kid. I'm used to the city where there's like a grown man delivering your pizza.
Right.
It's some little kid. He just got his license. Like freaked out. He's like, "Are you Michael Spiewak?" Because that's the name I put into the system.
You're such a dick.
I said, "Well, yes, I am, sir." And he said, and he says, he goes, "Here's your pizza, and I have your soda as well." And I said, "All right, settle down, kid. I know I'm
Why
a
was he
celebra-"
so uptight?
I don't know. I think he was just nervous because maybe it was his first night out.
And also because Oscar didn't have his pants
But
on.
then I said, I know I'm a celebrity.
Oh, great.
So I was doing
Hey, Mark, go to the shots.
with
Come on,
him.
God damn it, get out of your computer.
I was doing
Jesus
I was-
Christ! You can't tear him. You can't tear his beak out of a computer screen. You are. I'm taking
Mike,
it away. I'm taking away the privileges.
I'm
I know
just
you're going
tidying up the
to
bonus
be
show.
doing something that's valuable. I
It
know.
is.
And
It's
I'd
the
like to
bonus
invite
show.
every listener to go back 31 minutes of today's broadcast and listen to what Mike said about Mark at the front of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he's talking. I want to cut the tight shot.
I know
It's
you
a
do.
new video.
I know.
There are the occasions that the chat room wants to see everybody and their reactions together.
Well, the chat room will eat what we feed them.
Thank you, Rob Spiewak.
Chat
Thank you.
room.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Bingo.
says Michael Spiewak.
Right
Yeah.
I'm a very famous celebrity, Michael Spiewak. I'll meet you on the corner because I'm a dick.
All right. So by tomorrow, we'll have that 4-shot. We'll have all these shots
Whatever
that
you
we're talking
want.
about.
Maybe
Well,
for the
I'll
bonus
sleep
show.
over. You know what? I'll sleep over tonight.
You know what I like? I like the idea of the Brady Bunch. You know, where it's just
Oh, the
shots of
4-shot?
the face.
Right.
You know,
I'll take care of
the
that.
problem
and can
with
we
our
get a
long
shot
shots,
of-
see,
get
the
a
long
shot of your-
shots have everybody's body. I
The
don't wanna
bonus
see-
shots.
Oh, Mark's going to be working on it. Mark's going to
he
be
can do
doing
it.
it.
Now, Mike, if we do the
Mark's
Brady
gonna be
Bunch
playing.
Take
setup,
over.
can we put a shot of your cleaning lady in the center? We'll be like Alice.
I like
Lupe.
that.
Here's the story. You know what I hate about when I'm doing show prep?
What's
What's
that?
that?
I hate the fact that I wrote down bye-bye to an old friend.
And you don't now remember.
And I have no memory of what I was
that
talking
Oh, I think you're
about.
talking about the guy who did the computers last night.
No. Sucks. Anyway,
He doesn't suck.
we'll take a break and come
How
back
dare
with
you.
more on the Mike O'Mara Show right after this.
I feel the magic when we do what we do.
Welcome back to MikeO'MaraShow.com. The second segment of our program is brought to you by ScoreBig.com. We talk about it all the time. ScoreBig is the place where you can get incredible deals on tickets to your favorite sporting events. I'm so bummed about hockey.
I know.
I wish I was going to say you have NHL season openers
I
to look forward
got
to.
your solution.
What's that?
Replacement players.
Replacement players. No, they're all going over to Finland. We'll talk about that in a
speed
second.
things up.
But you've got the Nationals here in Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
that are doing something that hasn't been done around these parts for decades, and I'm talking about playoff baseball.
Wow.
And, everything you want, whether it's the Redskins, whether it's college, whether it's football, ScoreBig is the place to go
The Orioles.
because they offer up to 10 to 60% on your favorite game. That's 10 to 60% off your favorite team, whether it's any of those sports. Tickets at scorebig.com. They're always below box office price, and they're always guaranteed that way. Go to scorebig.com. All you have to do is enter the code TMOS at checkout, and you will save at least $15 off the box office price on your first purchase. It's an incredible deal. You know, that used to be $30. You want to know why it's not?
Why?
Because the great fans of the Mike O'Mara Show are actually taking advantage of the offer.
That's right.
Hey,
It's awesome.
good
So
for you.
it's still incredible. And I went on the Score Big website today, and you go through the list of games, and they'll list it right there. 50% off. So they have tickets for the games, and they'll let you know. And then you go surfing, and based on location and where the tickets are, you'll see how much of a deal you can get.
And that's
really,
before you enter the code.
yeah,
even.
before you enter the
Yeah.
code. And in many cases, like the really killer seats,
Yeah.
you get more money off. Now, you're going to pay more because they're better seats, but
Right.
you're going
Better
to get
deal.
more better deals. So
Much
it's,
better value.
So we
More
look
better.
forward to that. Score Big, yes.
I think I know who you might be the old. Is it Herbert Lom? Because Herbert Lom passed yesterday.
Who's Herbert Long?
The guy who played Dreyfus in the Pink Panther movies?
No.
It's
That
not
would
that.
not
That's the
be-
only
No,
celebrity
that's
death
not
I
an
can
old
think
friend.
of.
It's something that I.
Oh, it's your chair.
It's my chair.
Oh, yeah, your chair.
Furniture.
Very good.
Good job.
Yeah.
Very good. Today.
You know how I put those two together?
how?
I was looking at Rob's
That's great.
I was staring at Rob's limp wrist again, and I noticed he has this spot on his hand.
Oh, yeah, it's my birthmark.
It's a huge mole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my birthmark.
And I was like, that.
Have
I
you ever
mean,
wanted to pick that off?
You know, I actually asked my mother about this when I was a kid. I said, I know you can remove birthmarks, and I was like 6 or 7. She says, we thought about it, but we wanted you to keep it. And I said, why? And my mom said, because if you ever burned beyond recognition in a fire, we could use it to identify you.
God.
Yeah, she told me that, and I was okay with
could
it.
do
Are
that
you?
with a bullet.
She said that.
She did. There's a little bit of darkness to my mother.
that's. Hey, I didn't know that you got it from that side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the evil.
Oh,
Rob.
yeah.
So my mind went from dark spot on skin to
Yes.
dark spot on lead.
Yeah, let me explain this recliner. This recliner has been a source, as you guys know, of really embarrassment for me for years.
Does it predate this house?
Yes.
Oh, so you've had that for a long time.
Yeah.
There's the head oil from many previous presidential administrations.
I
How
use
many
this recliner.
HJs have you got on that couch?
Oh, stop it!
Wow.
Stop it! Behave yourself.
Oh, any kind of J.
I
HB.
I'm saying goodbye to my recliner
DNA
today.
everywhere.
It's broken.
Could we
It's-
put a photo of it up as our picture today?
No.
Come on.
You know what? It could just be a close-up of the discoloration. We wouldn't actually explain what it was.
Somebody can take a picture of it.
Yeah.
I think that's
yeah.
great that it lives on.
I owe you. Anyway,
Mike, no, we'll just call it square.
Like Archie
I-
Bunker's chair.
I owe you, Rob Spiewak. So Junk to Go is taking it away.
Wonderful.
Can you talk about why the chair so special to you?
Well, it's been my chair. I have
many years?
watched Red Sox 2004 in that chair. I have watched elections in that chair. I have, it's been my Archie Bunker chair for years.
And you know what?
years
To
and
be
years.
honest, that is a beautiful set. It is a blonde leather 3-piece set, and I
Yes.
think you probably paid dearly for it in the
I
day.
paid very dearly
It's
for it.
gorgeous,
Wow.
but you can really only get 30 years out
It's
of a couch
worn, yes.
anymore.
in its day, and I will not have the same quality of furniture replacing it because things have changed. Thank you, IKEA.
It should go in the Smithsonian.
Now,
Yeah,
when I talk about couches, one of the factors that you have to bring into it is its napping quality.
Yes.
Now you're getting rid of 2 chairs and a couch. How is the napping quality of that couch?
The napping quality of the couch. I think. How many of you have slept on it? I know some of you. Have
I
slept
never
on
have.
It.
I have passed out on it.
Have you
once.
passed out on
I
my
thought
couch?
this was your primary napping
Well,
couch
That's
in
just
here.
the couch of the studio
No,
is
no.
primary.
But when
one.
I was house sitting, I passed out on it with my jeans around my knees. I think.
Oh
Yeah.
God, why?
Yeah. Well, even because you gave me the season pass for.
Oh no!
Yeah, I said it. I said it. I was there.
You owned it.
Yeah.
And once again, we're brought up to the notion
Oh, that's awful.
that no
That's
matter
so
how
nasty.
horrible something Oscar says, when he claims that he owns it, somehow in his mind that makes it okay.
Well, the couch is leaving now. I can tell you the truth.
You're still spraying his furniture, dude.
Nasty.
No, I had a tissue.
God,
Oh, you had
that's
a
horrible.
tissue.
That is so horrible.
That's
oh
right.
God!
Remember?
Now I'm even more delighted that I'm
Yeah,
getting
I
rid of
wasn't
that
going to
stuff.
tell you that earlier.
It might be harder to pick up. Have you tried? Does it stick to the floor?
Stop it! They're coming at 1 o'clock. Is there anything
So
else?
is Oscar.
Is there anything else that needs to go? Is there anything that needs to go regarding
Jesus.
equipment around
Well, you know
here?
what? We had one thing, but we sent him to Tampa.
Incidentally, speaking of that, have you
Yes.
seen that work area?
It's the first thing I noticed when I walked
Have
in.
you
It
seen
looks
how
gorgeous.
beautiful that
it
is?
really does.
Very, very nice.
I hate to.
You'll
hurt
pardon the
his
expression,
feelings.
Mike, but it's spick and span over there.
Hey,
What?
That
Span? I heard that.
that really does look. He was in here and he cleaned up his workstation.
Yeah.
yesterday.
That's very
It's-
nice.
it's
It can be
truly
done. You
amazing.
see, it can be
Well,
done.
I never thought that corner was ever going to be free of a pile.
I didn't know it was a
of
corner.
crap. Yeah,
I just
it's
thought it was a
ridiculous.
rounded pile of bins.
Well, the machine that we put in, we needed room, so we had to take some
right.
stuff out.
You're being very gracious.
Well,
Yes, he is.
You're
the
being
man-
very
The man
gracious.
is a kind guy, and when I talked to him
He
last
is a
night,
kind guy. He's a friend of
when
mine.
I talked to
but
him
he's a
last
slob.
night, he was at a bar drinking his emotions.
Was he really?
Yes.
Incidentally, I saw RJ's pictures on Facebook.
Yeah.
With the. Did you see the turbo hotties he was having his picture with?
Not only that, did you see why he was so excited?
Let's
He
get him.
won. He won trivia night.
Mark, can we get him on the line?
Oh my God!
Let's get him on the line. No. We have 2 minutes. Let's
Boy,
go.
are you
could
gonna hate
possibly go
this?
wrong?
See if I'm missing
How is this
anything.
even possible?
I got it. I got you sleeping over. The referee's got that. Don't want to talk about Romney.
Do you want me to call him here and just put him on the speaker?
If you want.
Okay, perfect.
All right, very good. Let's
Here
talk
we
to him.
go.
Do we have a shot of RJ in Tampa? Something we can go to?
If you don't mind.
All right, very good. All right, very
Oscar's
very
phone
good.
is ringing.
Okay, is it
Being
on
handed
speaker?
the mic.
Hey, this is our first on-air call on an iPhone 5.
Yeah.
Hey, how about that?
Breaking ground.
Hello,
Oscar?
this is Mike. How are you, RJ?
Oh, Mike. Oh, he gave you the phone. I saw him dialing.
Yes.
Hi, Mike.
How are you? Well, who are those hotties that you had your picture taken with last
Yeah.
night?
Well, if you remember, I told you the time I went over to that other club, the courtside, and one individual sent her daughter. Well,
Is that the daughter? Is that the daughter?
yes.
It's no, Rob. It's not hot Cuban trim.
I thought it was the hot Cuban trim that we talked about.
So now have you established? So you know what? How about the operator? So you've taken that, you parlayed that into a second night out with these people.
Well, her father had sent me a gift, and I went to go collect it.
What was the gift?
A bottle of beer and a T-shirt from his brewery. He runs a microbrewery up in Washington State.
Oh, and so you went over to
Wow, this-
collect it. And so did you have a kill? I mean, really, you looked like you were Tampa RJ last night. That you were having an incredible time.
I'm making a new presence, yes.
Oh, that's great. Well, we cleaned out your hoarded corner. You're aware of that, right?
Well, what can I tell you? I mean, that's all studio. Come on, Mike.
Do you know what would be great, RJ?
What?
Is pretty soon it'll be 6 months from now, and you can come back and put that bottle of beer and the T-shirt in the corner and forget about it.
Yes, I can.
Have fun down in Tampa. Thank you for all your help with the video, and we will see you. I think you're coming in Friday.
Yes, I am.
Another weekend back here.
See you then.
He
Great.
doesn't want to be.
Bring the
down
bottle of beer.
I gotta move to the new location, Mike.
Oh, yes. He's moving in with my in-laws' grandparents.
Again,
wow.
what could go wrong?
Smells like a sitcom.
What could possibly go wrong?
Here comes
All
Honey RJ.
right. RJ, so when are you going to be in tomorrow? Seriously.
No, it's going to be late. I'm not getting out of here till 6:30. So.
Oh, 6:30 at night tomorrow?
Very late.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. All right.
So
I
what
was
time
gonna
will you
get
be
the
at
other-
Mike's house?
8:30.
Have a great trip, safe flying, and I'll see you over the weekend.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
There he goes.
RJ Diaz.
I like when he goes, "Kate."
Oh, that was office talk right
Okay,
there.
very good.
That's
I won a trivia contest and was awarded a bottle of beer by the mother of the father of the uncle of the brewery.
Look what I got in my hand here.
Do you want to hang up?
an
Look at that.
iPhone 5.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Just thought you want to hang up.
All right, very good.
Racking up long distance charges.
It's kind of nice.
That's right.
I
Extra
like
minutes.
the feel of it. You know what? You know what it is with an Apple product?
New?
It's just the feel. I mean, they put so much effort into ergonomics that you just like the. I love the way this feels in my hand. It's better than the other one.
Bigger
Could-
screen.
you know, the
That
first
fits
time I picked
movies
one up,
better.
how about the weight? It's so oddly light
Where did
that
you
it feels
get
like
your-
it almost must be fake.
Where did you get your case?
Best Buy. But I got my
Really?
charger from Mike O'Mara.
Yes, and you're going to be
Yes.
giving that back to me, correct?
It's right there. Actually, I didn't take it with
Oh,
me.
you didn't take
No.
it. That's very nice.
Can I plug it in? Do you
All
mind?
right. Yeah, plug his phone in.
Oh, by the way,
Check that.
fellas, I pre-ordered my case.
Really?
And I got it in gunmetal gray so that we don't duplicate. So no
I
one
went
else
to-
get gunmetal gray.
I went to a website and looked for cases for the iPhone, and I was totally confused.
There's not many of them.
But it's
Not
a
yet.
little weird. It's a little weird.
Try saran wrap.
All right, let me just get to this. I know that the referees got all the attention, but there's another sport, and they're talking today. Please, please, please. I realize that my season of begging for tickets is a big part of my life, and I love going into the downtown area and going to a hockey game. The good old hockey game is a great source of joy. I know we're a smaller group than you NFL
Yes.
people, that the tens of millions of you that set NFL video records
Viewing
over the
records.
weekend, viewing records over the weekend. But I really just take the greed away and please get her done. And it's
Please.
not nearly the money the NFL has. Just try to find a meeting of the minds, please. You got all these stars now that are signing with Russia and Finland, and they're going away, and it sucks.
You don't like
You're gonna
Finland?
ruin
This
it. I don't
sport-
like the fact that they're going away. Come on,
Right.
it's not. You had the whole friggin' year
Yeah.
to work on this thing, and it's just greed. And I don't know what the details are, nor do I care. I just want my hockey
This
back.
sport cannot afford this. They
My little
cannot afford
diversion.
this.
They can't. They'll ruin it if they stay locked out. So they're talking today. I forgot how they put it. It was lawyer speak. It's such babble. It's such legal babble when they said non-core economic issues will be discussed today.
What does that even
What?
mean?
Yeah, F you. Just get it done. Get her done. So that's
The-
it. I
the
wanted
small
to say that.
things.
That's my page.
For Mike, do it for Mike. I mean, he's already had to downgrade his furniture. This is one of the few pleasures he has left.
Do it for me. And I'm looking at you right now. Do it for me. Thank you, Mark. Do it for me. Is it something about sitting in that area? Is it sitting in that corner?
No,
that
I'm
does it?
working on the 4-shot.
Oh, the 4-shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's all good.
Do it for me, or I'm going to go Jimmy Hoffa on you.
Oh,
We'll take a break. When we come back, it's Rob's Magic Audio Vaults right here on the Mike O'Mara Show. Thanks for joining us.
Sarah, all matter, will you read my book? It took me years to write. Will you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named
22 pounds.
Hey!
My current weight
Congratulations.
loss on the Weight Not program.
Nice.
I am delighted. Each week, my counselor over at Weight Not, Christy, lets me, know what the latest little tips are. She finds out how I'm doing.
Yes.
And really, that is something that I did not take advantage of initially on the Weight Not program, and I take advantage of it now because she's there to help me through it. And it's nice to have somebody rooting for you. It's just another source of motivation.
Question, and
Talking about Weight Not, 855-WEIGHT NOT, 855-934-4486, or weightnot.com.
in addition to having Christy standing by, do you get those daily emails from Weight Not?
Yep.
Every day there's something helpful
Yeah,
that
little
helps you
neat
learn
stuff.
how to
Good.
eat and do the right thing. It's awesome.
You have a letter. This
do.
comes from Scott McKnight. I'm absolutely terrified to start Weight Not tomorrow. Clearly, I put myself in a position to need it, and I'm encouraged by you and RJ's success, but I'm very concerned about the very, very strict process. I'm not terribly disciplined with eating, and I am an emotional eater. I also travel a lot and eat out for biz 3 to 4 times per week. Any advice for a grateful listener from Scott McKnight?
Yeah, absolutely. You should start tomorrow. Absolutely, get it done because
Get it done!
the sooner you start, the sooner it begin to work for you. And the thing
Right.
about Weight Not, I occasionally do eat out, and I do travel, and I go and do stuff with my kids, and I can stick to it because what they teach you to do is they teach you how to eat right, and they teach you how to eat with real food.
Right.
And if you say you lack structure, I think his word was discipline.
Yes.
Discipline is what's going to keep you alive until you're 85, but you've got to learn it and start it now.
Absolutely.
And you will learn it with Weight Not, and the results are so fast, you're going to find yourself dying to stick to the plan.
Wow.
And the only thing I would tip in with that, since I was somebody who's on my second go-round, I lost almost 50 pounds the first time. I'm 22 pounds down now. And the way this program works, seriously, is that you stay on it. And
You do.
all you do is do what they
Follow
tell you.
directions.
If you follow the directions the way they lay them out, and it's very simple and easy to do, if you do it that way, and I'm talking every element of it.
Right.
If you do it that way, it makes the cravings go away and it makes the program easier.
Also, you worry about, you say you're not disciplined and you're an emotional eater. There are so many variable things you can do. When they say that, it's basically protein, fruit, and vegetables.
Right.
But any protein, any fruit, any vegetable, you're not going to be eating the same stuff all the time. You get out of it what you put into it, and it's an amazing program.
Yeah, herbs and spices and
Oh.
wonderful things that flavor your food. You're
Hot
going to learn
sauce.
those.
Hot sauce,
really
baby.
enjoy them. So good luck with you, Scott, and thanks to Weight Not. 855-WAIT-NOT, 855-934-4486, weightnot.com. They're unbelievable results you can believe in. Let's open it up for Thursday, September 27th, 2012.
Can I just make a quick audible?
You sure can.
Since I always tune out anyways, do you mind if I let
During the
Mark
audio vault.
work on the bonus show and I can work on the cameras?
Knock yourself
Want to
out.
head back
sir.
to man grates, or what do you want to do?
Knock yourself out.
You
And
know-
incidentally, as prep for your news coming up after
Yes.
the audible,
Yeah.
start hacking it up right now.
All right, I'll work
Just
on
go
it.
off mic if you need to.
We'll hope for the best.
Thank you very much.
You know what, Mike? I was so pleased that the refs are back that now I can finally play this Jive DJ parody song.
Real refs are back. They are back tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing that.
It's been a while since you've blown something up. It made me quite pleased.
Asses.
The thing that I was shocked though. Did you hear what Fox TV's John Lynch, he's an NFL commentator, said that for week 1 of the NFL,
Whatever he said, I know he talked with his hands.
he did. Let me tell you this, brother.
This
he
is
said,
how big a violent man.
He said that the NFL actually sort of told half truths to the networks so they would take it easy on the replacement refs. Check this
Really?
out.
I know week 1, the league, I think, kind of duped every network and called and said, hey, we're close to a deal, so have your guys go easy. And so that was kind of the edict from up top, go easy on these guys.
Stop it right
not
there.
telling us not
That
to say
I'm so not surprised by
Me
that.
not. Me neither.
Because the NFL is a manipulative,
Crafty.
really
Bob Crafty.
They're very tough people.
Yeah.
thing, but just be careful because the deal's close, and then they duped us like everybody else. And so the next week it was take the gloves off, say whatever you want. And we have.
All the funny people, Mike, do you know where they are?
Where?
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Oh, absolutely.
And I know where you always go for your sports, Mike. You
Sure.
go to NBC 26 in Green Bay. Sure. But this is something they did yesterday. They, as a answer to the football game and as an answer to the replacement refs, they brought in a replacement weatherman.
This is your replacement weather guy forecast. It looks like it's going to be bad out there, people. 200 degrees below today we're looking at.
What a bad bit.
And
Yeah.
it's really going to heat up. It's going to be like 346 degrees.
That's why
What
all the
a
funny.
bad bit.
That's why the
Oh,
funny
boy.
people land in Green Bay, Mike.
Sucks so bad.
Channel 26.
That sucks
NBC
so bad.
26.
Was this some sales guy from upstairs?
Obviously, and they had all the graphics going on. But let's go to what it really matters: is that Arnold Schwarzenegger's book is coming out. What does this mean to you?
I don't know.
It means more tape of Arnold because he's going to have to start promoting it, which I'm excited. He will be on 60 Minutes this very Sunday.
And the book on tape, too.
Yes. So they asked Arnold, this is a preview from 60 Minutes, will he talk about the affair in the book, and has Maria read the book? You know, he's no longer with Maria.
No, thank God.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
She knows that it's about my whole life and that I would not write a book and kind of leave out that part and make people feel like, well, wait a minute. Are we just getting a book about his success stories and not talk about his failures? And that's not the book I wanted to write. I wanted to write about the book about me. Here's my life.
That's great.
He's so
What an
Arnold.
idiot.
And you know what?
He is so Arnold.
That's the moment that 60 Minutes, the greatest news magazine in the world, chose to spotlight.
Of course.
So maybe that's the most dazzling piece.
Rob, you know.
I know.
Their ratings will be astronomical.
And you know what? I'll be there.
Yeah.
I will absolutely be there.
I'll be watching.
Also, Arnold was talking in another interview. Do you remember your favorite movie, Conan the Destroyer?
Yes.
Where he co-starred with Wilt Chamberlain and Andre the Giant?
Yeah, I remember that well.
Now, you might not remember Andre in it because he did his part in a rubber suit. But apparently he got quite buddy-buddy, Arnold did with Wilt and Andre, and they went out to dinner a lot. Here's a story about one night he went out to dinner with Wilt and Andre.
You know, I was making good money.
I just love hearing him talk. I swear there is no greater joy. Maybe, you know what? Maybe on Monday we'll just do all Arnold from the 60
cool.
Minutes
I think
thing.
that's a good
I
idea.
think we can dissect it.
You know, I was making good money. So I said, I'm going to take the boys out. You know, Will Chamberlain was cheap. Andre the Giant was very generous.
Yeah.
He always wanted to pay for the dinner.
Wow.
So one day I snuck out, and I think then went and took the time to give the waiter the credit card. I said, don't let Andrew or anyone pay. So anyway, I came back, sat down. So the waiter came and gave me the bill, and I was signing. He says, no, you make me very angry.
Now, the beauty of that's Arnold doing a character voice of a dumb guy.
He's doing Andre the
He
Giant.
is. Isn't that great?
Arnold.
That's great.
And then all of a sudden, he picked me up. And then Wilt, of course, joined in right away. And they both take me out of the restaurant, and they set me on top of my car on the roof. It was a very funny scene.
It was a
Scene.
very funny scene.
And you know why it was funny?
Why?
Because I'm in the scene.
He picked up on it right away, which
Yeah,
I
whoa.
love. All right, President Obama had an interesting slip of the tongue in Ohio.
First thing is, I want to see us export more jobs, export more products. Excuse me. I was channeling my opponent there for a second.
Good comeback.
Pretty good save. Have you bought the new album yet, Mike?
No.
The new album is called Yoko Kim Thurston.
Is this the thing
New
you teased
Yoko
yesterday?
New Yoko Ono single. The song
right.
is called Mulberry. She's really come along. I know a lot of people didn't care for her music in the late 60s,
True.
but I think
the
she's
woman
really,
that broke up the Beatles.
she really modernized her sound.
Oh, God.
Same stuff?
Yep.
What is that?
Now keep in mind, this is the single. So
I
the rest
cannot
of the
believe she's still doing this crap.
the rest of the album might not be as radio friendly as that, but this is just the first single.
Anyone else would get locked up for this. Anyone else.
It's. I know she doesn't get the joke.
No.
So she's being serious. What an a-hole.
And really, I'm troubled. Why did John like her so bad? Is there witchcraft?
Like a cat screaming.
Yeah,
I don't know.
absolutely.
Because she wasn't ever. She's not good looking.
No.
Anyway, we'll keep you updated as more singles get
What do you
pulled.
think she had on him?
I don't know.
I mean, she. I would assume it's something intellectual.
John always said that she
What was
had an
her-
amazing positive energy. That's what he
Really?
said. I don't know, but I'm pretty positive I couldn't stay with her.
Wow.
And he did leave her for a couple of years in the 70s. So
Just based on
Where'd
this,
he go?
I'd never be home.
he dated Mei Ling
Someplace
in
quiet.
New York City. Hung out with Harry Nielsen, and he drank a lot, and he dated another girl.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Should have stayed with her.
He should have.
Wow.
You know why the rest of the world hates America?
Why?
Because we have people like Zach Gordon. Now, perhaps you remember Zach Gordon from America's Got Talent. His talent was being kicked in the balls.
Okay.
And so he doesn't have America's Got Talent anymore, so he wants to go to the next level. He did a viral video of himself jumping from a house, straddling a 2x4. So his whole body weight would be on his crotch as he hit the 2x4. And this is his way. This is his job. Okay. Here's the audio. This is from TMZ.
They call me Blastoise!
I gotta see this.
Oh my god. How hurt are you?
Did I poop myself?
Question: Did I
yeah,
poop
you
myself?
actually did. That's why I was telling how to film your ass. Yo.
So the thing is not only is his job jumping off of a building onto his crotch on a 2x4, he ended up breaking 3 ribs and he pooped himself, and then he puts it on YouTube. So congratulations, Zach Gordon.
You got me motivated.
Yeah, I thought you might like that.
Sure,
Let me
we all
go
need
right
to see
now.
that.
Do you want to hear the best movie sing-along songs, or do you want some highlights from Honey Boo Boo?
I'm just. What's his name again?
His name's Zach Gordon.
He's going to be watching videos.
All right, well then let me
hold
give
on.
you.
I'm just getting this out of the way here. I want to see it. Is he a young-looking guy?
Yeah.
Like a kid almost.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't want an older guy to be jumping off a building.
No, that's Zachary Gordon.
No, I have it as ZAC Gordon.
Oh, that's the
ZAC.
problem.
Well, why didn't you tell us that in the first place?
You didn't ask.
ZAC.
Zach Gordon. He jumps onto the 2x4.
And how is this his job?
Well,
I'm still getting Zachary Gordon. God damn it, Rob. Now
How many views?
Look on TMZ. I believe TMZ had the video. So, dude, Zach Gordon, TMZ.
You know, you do that, and it's more video than audio, and you get me all ramped up.
I'm sorry to get you all ramped up, Mike.
I mean,
Conjurer.
Until then, would you like to know Honey Boo Boo and the father, Sugar Bear? He has the theory about whether or not Honey Boo Boo, Alana, knows where babies come from.
I'm very excited for baby Caitlin to come because it'll be my first grandkid.
So we gotta build this bed for Caitlin.
I know, we're fixing to. Alana thinks babies comes from the birds and the bees. But I told Alana actually babies come from a store.
Right.
I'm sure, he's 40 years old, so I'm sure he knows where babies come from.
Babies come from a store, Mike.
Hold on, play that again.
Okay. And
I want to duplicate. Babies come from.
And also, there's something you need to know.
It's a lazy.
Oh, yeah.
Something very important you need to know is that Honey Boo Boo's older sister gave birth on last night's episode, and the child had an extra thumb.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
God.
Thought you'd want to know.
Hey, can you name all the characters? It's Sugar Bear, Honey Boo Boo, Alana.
And then there's Mama.
I'm watching Zach.
I don't know them by name.
And then
it's a lie.
It's a lie?
Yeah. It's a lie.
Yeah.
It's a scam. It's a scam.
How many views?
How do you feel that?
He didn't break his ribs.
How many views?
Let me see. It doesn't say here.
Well, I do
will
believe he did. I do believe he asked himself, though.
I don't think so. I think it's all a scam. It's a breakaway beam. As soon you watch that again, watch that video. Every time he goes through that 2x4, I believe that it gives as soon as his body weight.
Yeah.
Either way, I stand by my theory that America hates us. I mean, the world hates us because
what
of
is
Zach
a
Gordon.
breakaway beam?
Rightly so.
They've cut it. They've cut it so it breaks easily.
I just think it. The way it was structured is that it broke. As soon as that body weight gets significant, the beam breaks away.
Right.
So I don't think he got. It's not like you want to show me something. Break. If it's an immovable obstruction, you jump from up there.
Like
now I'm watching.
The Jackass guys would have done a better job.
Right.
Yes. You want to hear Honey Boo Boo again?
Yeah, let's hear Honey Boo Boo.
I'm very excited for baby Caitlin to come because it'll be my first grandkid.
So we gotta build this bed for Caitlin.
I know, we're fixing to. Alana thinks babies comes from the birds and the bees. But I told Alana actually babies come from a store.
I'm tired of that.
That's
Also, last night we met Uncle Poodle, who's gay.
Uncle Poodle. What were you saying, Buzz?
tissue in the mouth, tissue in the cheek. It's that sort of an impression.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this movie that's coming out called Looper?
No, I don't.
It is a pretty fascinating. I just read about the plot today. Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays an assassin. And people.
Is this the Bruce Willis movie?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've seen the trailers.
And he comes.
They've had trailers for that out for like 6 months.
Yeah, but I didn't realize what the plot was. Is that people come back in time and are killed as they come back in time, and
No, people come back in time to kill people so they don't get to the future.
Either way.
And then a guy comes back
and meets himself.
sees that it's himself.
And it's just, I love time travel stuff because it's nutty.
Then you'll enjoy that movie.
I think so. Anyway, here's a clip.
I hope you go.
Okay, I hope I do too.
Very good.
Would you like to come with me?
No, I don't want to go
Come
see
on.
it. Doesn't interest me.
Why are you annoyed?
Okay.
Huh? It's just that movie doesn't interest me.
But you're annoyed by it.
The movie?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's Bruce Willis-y and it's sci-fi-y and it's not my cup of tea.
Make no mistake, he's not annoyed by the movie, he's annoyed by me.
No,
and it has nothing to do with the movie.
I'm not annoyed by you. I'm not annoyed by you. I'm annoyed by him.
All right, I just thought it was a neat notion.
Okay, very good.
But let's
Thank
close
you.
with this. Let's not play anything from Looper.
All right.
Let's play something. I wish I'd had this yesterday,
Yes.
and this is my second day of a tribute to Andy Williams. I'd like to close with this.
Are you going to be sincere today?
I am.
All right.
Yeah.
Safe home. Andy Williams.
Drop your shorts and bend over, Mr. Babar.
Oh, no, really, we don't need to. We don't want to do that.
So, my kidneys feel a lot better in this position. Maybe it's just that I'm not doing any calisthenics.
You know, if I did some sit-ups in the morning or bent over like this, I'd probably feel 100% better. Moon River. Whew. Thank you, Doc. You ever serve time?
Breathe easy.
Breathe easy. You using the whole fist, Doc?
Just relax. Well, I don't find anything wrong with you.
Oh. Well, sure it's not for a lack of looking.
And that is your Magic Audio Vault. Safe home, Mr. Williams.
You see, Chevy Chase had the doctor putting a finger in his dude.
That's right.
We'll take a break and come back with Buzz and the news right after this.
Friends, I've got a song, I ain't got no melody.
Welcome back to MikeO'MaraShow.com. It is time to get our news, and hopefully he will muddle through.
We'll try.
Oh, what's the matter?
I don't think anything.
What
is.
are your?
I don't
Hold
know
on.
what's going on.
Hold it.
I don't know what's going on.
Here we go.
You don't think anything's wrong?
No.
Listen to your voice.
I'm getting some sinus drainage in the back of my throat.
I've never understood drainage. I think it's a
No, the last
BS
time, and I'm
excuse.
going to be more proactive
Yes.
than I've ever been today on the air right here.
Yes.
Please go see somebody.
Okay, I will.
Please do that. I think, do we all agree with that?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, there's a consensus whispering behind the scenes, Buzz,
Yes.
that you're getting sick again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
'tis the season.
And you just won't go to the doctor.
No, I will. If I really thought, excuse me, I really thought it was allergies, and I tried stop drinking milk because they say that's one thing that can cause phlegm.
And he
I
used
just-
to
I don't
drink
know what it
gallons a
is.
day.
I think what it is just it's kind of the similar. We're just
Yeah.
worried about you.
Right.
We care, so.
But it's coming from here and not from here. If that's any consolation.
I hope so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we just care about you.
Well, I
Yeah,
appreciate
wanna-
that.
We're scared.
But nip it in the butt.
Nip it in the butt. I will do that.
Here's Buzz with the news.
Thank you. We're brought to you today by Encore Insurance Services,
Encore.
LLC,
Yes.
official sponsor of our live stage show November 10th at Circus in Reno. Oscar tried it. Oscar loved it.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up. Call him today.
For a free life insurance quote, visit smartterm.com. Call 866-347-5748. They'll do all the work for you. Encore will compare rates and help you save. Licensing and disclaimer information at smartterm.com. We are so proud and grateful to be sponsored again by Encore Insurance Services. Well, our long national nightmare is over. As we mentioned, the real refs return to the NFL tonight. Next story.
Yep.
We're really starting
I
to...
agree. That's exactly how I feel about
Yeah.
it. Okay, should have been
Move on.
Never should have been gone in the first place. F you, NFL, for doing this to the fans. Get on with it. Let's get back to
I'm
the
ashamed that it got that much attention.
games. I know.
I mean, really.
I know, but it got attention because they were so
They
incompetent.
disrespected their profession.
They did, and they actually had caused some damage with the fan base, which you don't want to mess with that in professional sports.
That's right. The NFL disrespected their clients, the viewers, Mike.
Amen, Rob.
Right.
We're really starting to dig our way out of the housing crisis, which was so much a part of our recent economic decline, but we have nearly as big a problem with the student loan debt. A new analysis by the Pew Research Center shows that now nearly 1 in 5 U.S. households is carrying student loan debt, averaging around $25,000. The biggest burden, of course, falls on the young and the poor.
Astronomical interest too, right, on those loans.
Oh yeah, it's
I mean,
crazy.
really, like credit card style,
like balloon notes.
Interest, ridiculous.
It's twice the debt we carried in 1989, and it's up 15%, in fact, just since the start of the recession. Now, one reason for the higher debt is the higher enrollment in colleges, but higher tuition is also to blame, and the debts are harder to pay off because even jobs for college grads are scarce. The Kroger grocery chain has apologized for one of its managers who insulted a woman for being on food stamps. Kroger has now transferred that manager, recommended he be demoted and retrained in customer relations. The manager told Cindy Nerger of Warner Robins, Georgia, "Excuse me for working for a living and not relying on food stamps like you."
Oh, very bad.
Cindy, who's on food stamps because she's on dialysis 12 hours a day, says she does not want the manager fired because, quoting her, "I didn't want anybody to be in the food stamp line with me."
That's weird.
Kroger has the worst motto of any business.
Really?
Their motto is "Let's go Krogering." That's
Krogering.
stupid.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the Ustream.
Little
feed.
playback.
I like the reverb.
So
It's
there's
like
a little
Cousin
delay,
Brucey.
right? There's
Yeah,
a
just
little
a
delay.
slight.
You're not going to see you're not getting the real time just because.
That was like Larry
It's
King.
backed up.
Because it's originating.
Yes.
That was like Larry King.
Leaving.
I'm sorry.
You know that, Mike?
Yes.
So there's a delay, right?
There's a delay, right?
So it's not happening
It
real.
looks really good, Oscar.
It's got to
It
go to
does.
the internet and come back to you.
Rob
into
is
space.
crystal clear. I'm crystal clear.
I'll work on Buzz and I.
Let's see Buzz.
Hello.
Oscar and Buzz are a little bit blurry, so
Yeah,
we're going to work
I'll
on
work
it.
on that.
Well, I blame Buzz for the drainage.
That's what it is.
This is
It's my
great.
sinuses.
This is terrific. I'm thrilled. with
But
it.
it's not
Very
nice.
great.
It's not immediate.
No, I like it.
It's not, no, you're
I'm not being
No,
sarcastic.
you're being a dick. It's,
I am not.
I know you're being a dick.
I am not being a
I
dick.
still love
Fight.
you, man. I still love you.
I am not being a dick. I like
Never
it.
do anything.
So it's
He likes
not
it.
live, right? Sure.
Oddly enough, Mitt Romney was downplaying his own tax cut plan on the campaign trail yesterday.
Mike plays the camera.
He told folks in Ohio, quote, "By the way, don't be expecting a huge cut in taxes because I'm also going to lower deductions and exemptions." His tax cuts, Romney explained, are aimed at small businesses to generate jobs. But equally odd as the downplaying is that it's a reversal of what he said on 60 Minutes Sunday. Quoting him from that interview, "I want to lower taxes on middle-income people." So he's just within a matter of days sort of reversed himself.
He is
on that.
also touting his health care, where he had all the kids in the school covered by health insurance in
Right.
Massachusetts, a plan that he has disavowed.
Yes. Well, he has said
It's weird. I mean, they're just
first he
mixed
said
signals.
he would. Yeah, first he said he would dump Obamacare on day one, and then he went back and he said, "Well, we'll keep parts of it." Mm-hmm. And specifically, when pressed on that, he chose the parts that don't include how you pay for it.
He also made fun of a lady on food stamps at a Kroger.
It's going to be fun.
But he's being retrained.
I think you're going to see an amazing rating for the debate. Would I be accurate with that?
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
And that's it.
There are
There's
viewing
nothing
parties.
wrong with that.
Private homes are planning viewing parties for this, and there'll be people from both sides of the fence at some of these parties.
Not
Yeah.
oh, boy.
Oh, you know what?
That's
That is
a
not
private enterprise.
That
for
is
me.
not a. It's like watching porn. You want to watch it by yourself.
Thank you, Rob. That is
Well
the
said.
truest thing you have said
Well
in 2
said.
months. That is absolutely
Why would you do
true.
that to yourself?
No, I mean I just want to watch Riveted, and then I want to
Why
talk
do you-
with my lady.
Hey, here's an invitation, Mike. Why'd you go to Andrew Langer's house and watch the debate?
You know what I will do though?
would.
I know.
I probably will have. There will be a bottle of wine nearby.
That's right.
Good idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in fact, try to make a drinking game out of it if you can.
Exactly. Hey, you know what? A drinking game. Take a drink every time one of the candidates says "my opponent."
Oh, it's a good one.
That's
I like
a good
that.
one. Huh?
That is a great
Thank
game.
you in advance.
That maybe somebody ought to look into why there's so much tension among flight crews lately. For the second time in a week, a dust-up between two crew members have forced a pilot to turn around the plane and head back to the airport.
Wow.
This time, it was the captain of a United flight from Raleigh, North Carolina to Chicago. A fight broke out between two flight attendants after one accidentally bumped into the other. The police were called and met the plane at the airport. The passengers were transferred to another plane, delaying their arrival in Chicago. Now, as you may recall,
I'm blown away by this.
Just 1 week ago, that two female flight attendants got into a scrape on an American Eagle flight from New York to D.C.
That's a small plane.
That
too.
altercation caused a 4-hour delay for passengers. So this is really starting to affect air travel.
And an actor was had to be restrained on a flight to Orange County. I think it was Orange County.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was like 3 hours. They held this guy down, and
They tied him up with belts.
and he was threatening to kill the other passengers on the plane.
And he looked like Rob or Fab from Milli Vanilli. He was
truly
gorgeous.
did. He
Really
truly
a good
did.
looking guy.
Just amazing.
And while that's a concern, I'm worried about the flight crew fighting among themselves.
I am too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not
it's
a good
good,
thing.
you know, because they know how to open the door.
Yeah,
That's
right.
right.
And
Scary.
other stuff.
come at you with
That's
the
really-
come
that-
at you with the beverage cart.
That is completely inexcusable.
Yeah, it really
you
is.
think maybe they should pay him more? Maybe a little bit more?
There's some tension on a flight back from my cruise. I heard a passenger and a flight attendant discussing the merger of a couple of airlines. What was it, Continental and U.S. Air, I believe, or whichever two merged
Whatever.
recently.
It's hard to keep track.
It really is. And the flight attendant was talking about how much tension there was within the company now because of this. She indicated things are
You
really
know,
bad.
It's a bad
there.
industry.
You get one pilot that's really just, maybe going to be affected dramatically by this. That scares
Right.
me. That's very scary.
Well, finally, from the home office, police in the northeastern Florida town of Bunnell
Of course.
spent a half hour yesterday engaged in one of their strangest pursuits yet. They were after a drunk driver on a horse.
Hey,
Police had to avoid using sirens so as not to spook the horse. Officers say they were concerned about the horse's safety as well as the public at large. They did use their emergency lights to clear intersections. The cops say the man refused to dismount as instructed.
Oh, boy.
And did so in an aggressive manner, causing the horse to rear back on its hind legs and take off running.
Oh, wow.
And they say that a crowd of onlookers formed as people came out of their homes to watch
Florida.
because it was an odd sight. even for Floridians.
Yay!
I'm Buzz Burbank on the Mike O'Mara Show.
That was no problem at all.
Made it.
You had us all worried there
Once
for a
I
second.
get going, I'm all right.
The good news is that horse came in third, paid $280.
Thank you. Our show is brought to you by TLC Laser Eye Center. The TLC lifetime commitment is huge. TLC has got locations all over the nation. To schedule your free consultation so you can put down your reading glasses and to see what you've been missing, call 877-TLC-2020. That's 877-TLC-2020, or find TLC online at their new web address, TLCvision.com. That's TLC Laser Eye Center. Be sure you tell them that you heard about it on the Mike O'Mara Show on our bonus hour, which we're taping just minutes from now. It's a very special one. Stay with our Ustream feed. We're going to have that for you VIP people, and you'll hear it tomorrow, most of you on Friday. Our bonus hour this week is Ask Us Anything You Want.
Yeah.
We got a big monkey barrel filled with questions that you have submitted via the internet, and we will answer any questions you submit to us at random. We don't know what they're going to be, so God knows what could possibly go wrong.
Exactly.
We'll take a break, and we will be back tomorrow. For the rest of you, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.